working? It looks like maybe we are. Wait for it. Wait, perfect. Alright, we're good to go. Alright, so I'm actually super excited to get back into this. This game is unbelievably fun. I think the only problem is I don't know if I can replicate the voices I gave everybody. What do you got? I almost feel like we should try this. Because it costs 10, but we get +1 for the... Well, unless... Is it reusable? I didn't think about that. Hang on. We are taking this. Come see us again, guys. I'm already afraid for my voice. Doesn't look like we got anything in here that we haven't seen. And we did look at our pet fish. I was really excited about that. Having landed at the Hulk of Horrors, you and your fellow exiles now anticipate the hour that the rites are to commence again. Oh, yeah, I already forgot the voices. What do you think, Tizo? Don't I look like Mr. Headwind? I do remember that Tizo's the best, though. Tizo is worried that Headwind is still feeling unwell. Wait, I think... What's that? A serpentine creature emerges from the water, followed by several others of its kind. You recognize it as a worm. A worm. I don't know, you don't look a whole lot like a dragon. Or a dragon-esque. What they are all doing here, you see, playing by the ritual rymans, the nearest... Wait. Oh, yeah, no. The nearest one somehow loosens his mask. Oh my god, I love him. He's adorable. Good sirs and good ladies, so it is you that heed the summons to the glorious competition against this knight and his brigade. Oh my god. Can we just take him? Can we, like, give up someone on our team for this guy? I need him. He's my new friend. I'll fight for him. Well then, let us do battle now without delay. More than our freedom is at stake here, but our very honor, and this knight fully intends to reclaim his. Did this microphone get closer to my face? One second. There we go. It did. I must have bumped it. He is called Sir Gilman. He salutes you on behalf of the Pyre Hearts until the contest. I like him. He splashes out of view just as he just as the stars have got. I begin to. Oh my god! I should also mention that I like barely slept. I mean, I think I slept. I'm pretty sure I slept. It just didn't take. If that makes any kind of sense. Oh yeah, I forgot. This guy's kind of an asshole.
You would be wise not to underestimate your adversaries here, despite their pitiable look.
Bro, you are just not nice to anybody. I mean, I guess, you know, I'm glad it's not just me you're a dick to, but still, man, like, calm down. Me too. Oh, we got some oh no, they've got holes. Your fellow exiles are gathered onto the rotting deck of the Hulk of Horrors. As your avatars clamber into view, Rugi paws up to them. Hey, what are you worms even doing here? Can't you just swim back to the Commonwealth? Or the Sea Dominion? Or wherever it is you're from? Aha! Are we sure we can't just, like, put, like, Shanghai him on our team? Like, come on, I love this guy. An excellent point. It seems that these adversaries in the rites are clever, wouldn't you say, sir? Just get rid of them already, Gilman. Or, as your commanding officer, this knight hereby commands it. Hark! This knight wishes to introduce his noble commander. No worm knight in history has withstood as many frontline battles. Doff your helm, sire. As is our custom, may our adversaries tremble at the sight of you. Sir Gilman attends to his commander's mask despite his protests. What? So, are these like snakes or worms? Because the way that this one is positioned makes them look awful worm-like, which is a lot even more less dragon-like. Wait, give this knight his mask. This knight hereby presents you to you the great Sir Deluge, a noble visage, is it not? God, I wish I could read. Sir Deluge trembles and squirms. So yeah, you can swim or no? Ha! Of course we knights can swim. All knights of the Sea Dominion can. But we are exiles in this land, the same as ye. We can't swim, 'tis true, but 'tis summarily impossible to swim back up the river down to which we were flushed to the end here. God, wow, I am falling apart today. God, it's too early for this. Whew. Nay, there is but one way to return. Silence, Kelvin, and nobody cares. Back to your post. Oh my God, his eye came out. Sir Gilman hesitates, but does as he is told. This is the knight knows who you are, Nightwings, and is not afraid of you. God, man, maybe we should just do a napping stream, and I could feel like I'm being productive. He somehow climbs back into his mask and coils up to his full height. Now, on guard! The exiles of the worm triumvirate, I still can't say that word, take their positions as you focus on the Book of Rites. Rita, Hedwin's illness means he cannot help us here. He shall be counting on us.
The rite shall begin forthwith.
Don't you forthwith me. Oh, so we can still use the girl. I want to use Jordariel, but I'm so bad with like heavier characters. Oh, and his is specific to him, so we don't want to give that up. I actually, you know what, now that I think about it, this would definitely be better on Tizo. So you'll take this, and then you'll take this. Because then if I explode, I have a chance of actually coming back immediately. Where'd it go? Hello? What? Oh, I still have it. I thought I put it on. Alright. So. Tizo! Wow, he said that so mean. And Jay is really good because she's got that crazy jump. Oh wow, I've heard so many tales of the Worm Knights. I thought they would be more impressive though. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like someone called a Worm Knight would be like, again, more dragon-esque and less worm. Gilman, status report, what is the enemy's position? They stand ready to confront us, sire. A very brave, tremulous man, they seem to this knight's eye. Brave, air-sucking monsters, one and all, Pyre hearts, be ready. Oh, I can't. After this, we're gonna wait a while until we play a game that we had to read. Whoa! Wow. Where's the... Oh, he's got it. Shit.
Best laid plans do oft go awry.
I didn't really have a laid plan. Wreck. Boom. God, this gameplay is so sick. Ah! No! He can jump at me! Dude, oh my god, dude, I'm sorry, I love this game. The gameplay is just so good.
I wonder, shall the Nightwings press their luck?
I'll press all kinds of shit. Buttons, what? Absolution! Gentlemen, your form is sloppy. Fight them as though your miserable life is on the line. Your words do word me, sire. The knight gives every right his very, very best. Though perhaps we do have much to learn from such brave tribadibibdare as the one we now face. Whose side are you on? Get out there and vanquish them at once. Wow, these bozos bicker even more than we do. Let's get them while they're busy fighting. Solid plan, solid plan.
There seems to be dissension in your adversary's ranks. 'Tis little wonder these fool worm knights are no longer fit to serve the common.
I thought for sure that was gonna be like a joke and they were gonna be like super powerful, but holy shit. Wow. I can't tell if we're just stunting on that. I feel I need to switch to. Whoa! Where? How did he get the ball? Or the what is it? Not the ball. Give. So easy. Wow, is that? No, wait, was that it, bro? I wanted that to last way longer. And the gameplay's so fun, and I just end so quick. Tizo was very pleased to have prevailed against the Worm Knights of the Pyre. Those worms were quick, alright, but Rookie Greentail's quicker. The sea was making me a little queasy, honestly, but we still won. We won! The knight commends you, noble Nightwings. Gloriously fought indeed, and this knight shall wistfully remember this defeat until the end of days. Silence, Gilman, this is all your fault. Now, cavorting with your enemies, how dare you? This knight was but attempting honorary compliments, sire. It is not in accordance with the rights to praise one's adversaries on a worthy outcome. Worthy? This knight will show you worthy, you miserable little minnow. You are a failure, Gilman. Get now from the knight's sight.
What stirs now in the hearts of all these exiles?
Boom. Oh, so close.
Until the next run.
Yeah, what if the next right was right now? That'd be great. After triumphing over the Pyre Hearts with great prowess, you at last return to the wagon with your companions. There is little discussion of the Pyre Hearts, who seem to have already swam off toward wherever the next stars directed them. Instead, your fellow exiles' attention turns toward your companion who was absent to the right. How's Hedwin? Oh, the lone minstrel makes a sound, but no words form. As yet, something is troubling him. Oh. Was that not him talking? That was a weird intermission. I guess he is the narrator now. I urged him to remain bedridden. And he simply would not listen. I'm very sorry, but... Wait, what? Everyone stares at the lone minstrel in stunned silence. The lone minstrel breathes a heavy sigh. But then... Hey, what's with the long faces, everyone? Minstrel, I should wring that neck of yours. As I was attempting to explain, Hedwin is already up and about, despite my having strongly recommended further rest. Those that are unaccustomed to sea voyage and take ill, they are very likely to experience further symptoms if they do not remain bedridden, or at least sedentary. This game is really challenging my vocabulary, which prior to this exact moment I thought was decent enough, but now I don't think it is. Hedwin is running a considerable risk of having to spend another night in great discomfort. What are you, a doctor? Nay, although I traveled once with one extensively. Look, I appreciate your caution and concern, Tarek, but I'm pretty well accustomed to discomfort here, and I had to see how things turned out tonight. I haven't had to stay out of a rite like that before. That's true, I do almost always take him with me, and the only time I didn't was an accident. So, you are back among the living, Edwin. I was just seasick. Nevertheless, your full recovery requires rest. I think we could all use some rest after tonight. Anyway, thank you everyone for your concern. I'm sorry that I worried you or caused you further burden. My friend, what do you say we figure out where to go next? I'm beginning to miss being on the solid ground. Follow him outside where the night sky awaits. Hey, I wanted to thank you for conducting the ride back there without me being there. I could rest easy knowing you and the others would get through it. Anyway, I'll leave you to your reading. Can't begin to imagine where we'll be off to next. We're well past anywhere in the downside I've ever been. Even Jody hasn't gone this far. He bids you a good evening and turns your attention back to the sky. Let's see what we got here. It did keep saying north. Oh, hey, there's some more of these. Star of the Wooded Watcher. There's joke there, but I'm not gonna say it. Those born under it are mysterious and alluring. The Seventh Jester. Those born under it tend to be rather complicated. Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? The Whistling Prince. Those born under it possess natural exuberance. See, I do know some words. Just, not good at putting them together. I think I found our next objective. What's this one? Lenoria. Star of the Silver Spear. Those born under it are devoted and faithful. Sucks to be them. But everybody's gonna make fun of them their whole life. Star of the Sand Runner. Those born under it are adventurous and outgoing. Oh, wow, that one's big. Wait. No, I guess we can't look that way. Oh, here's one. Librecht. Star of the Black Saddle. Those born under it are skilled negotiators. I think we could use one of those. Alright. Triesta, the Silver Star, who burns bright over the fissured lands of the Black Basin. Tell me where to go next, dick. I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that. Still further north, then. Not simply north. This shall prove difficult. What's the problem? Our destination is beyond the Deathless Tempest. A vessel such as ours has little hope of traversing it intact. Can't we go around it? Given our confrontation with the Pyroids, our chances back in worm-held waters would be even worse. Come on, people, it'll be just another day in the downside. Go get yourselves some sleep while we still can. Bet you'll feel better in the morning. Your optimism is infectious. Isn't it? You all concur that the rest is in order, for the sea journey has been taxing to everyone. Come daybreak, you shall have to find a way to sail past the Deathless Tempest. Oh, Deathless Tempest doesn't sound that bad. Sounds like we're exaggerating a little bit. Oh, hi miss, I'm so happy right now. I'm happy because I was so worried about Mr. Headwind for a while there, you know? He was so kind to me when we first met him. Or met him and Miss Dardariel and Mr. Greentail and you too. But I just really like him. Oh, I just got, is that like a crush? Should we be concerned? Like, kid, it's too old. She sighs. She seems happy to be here. Say, do you, she trails off for a minute. Do you think he likes me? Oh, wow, it really was. Hey, okay, hang on. We're gonna have to do some parenting here. I have to sit her down and tell her how the world works. And I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna make a tall goat mom do it. She seems way more functional than me. Do you think he likes me too? I'm sure. Just go talk to her, Ben. I'm sure he'll explain it. He suggests as IA that if she has certain oh, it really is certain feelings. Huh. Then she begins to laugh. Oh, You're so silly, miss. I didn't mean. Okay, whew. Okay, she didn't mean it that way. That was really scary for a second. I thought I made a horrible, 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 horrible mistake. Besides, I think that maybe he's a little old, you know? Oh, wow, she's way more on top of that than I thought. I was not as on top of that as this young lady was. I'm going to cheer him up. This is a funny story. She bounced off, leaving you to ponder what happened exactly. What you did was stress me out, bro. God. I got real touchy real quick. Frosty, Ragged Rock. Ooh, valuables. Okay, but see, Tizo's telling us to go this way, so we're going to. And who doesn't love a good froth? Am I right? The imp Tizo has been much more animated than usual. What is it, little one? Screed! Tizo seems to think something very delicious is in these waters. He keeps on screeching. Oh, he keeps on screeching. I don't think I've ever seen him like this. Wait, what is he? Just then, Tizo dives in the water and vanishes into the depths. Oh, I hope he can swim. Yeah, well, he looks fine, see? He can, but he appears crestfallen when he finally returns, his claws empty. Tizo is very disappointed that whatever he attempted to catch eluded him. Zai begins to sob uncontrollably. The two revel in each other's misery for a time. Well, what the fuck was that? We lost hope? Shit. Oops. You and your companions look upon the deathless tempest. The star demand you sail beyond it, yet the very thought is beyond reason. Then something in the nearby waters stir, and from it springs something familiar. Oh my god, he's back! Hold, good ladies and good sirs, the knight beseeches you to hear him, if you please. What is it now, worm? The rites are ended. We have no further need of you. Oh, but you do, and in turn this knight has further need of you, good lady. Oh, out with it then. Let us be joy. Oh my god, do we actually get to... I'm so excited. Let us be joined. Let this knight join you, please. Can you believe this, Edwin? Not really, no. Nay, ye not... Wait, look ye not so surprised. Your valor and the rites did stir this poor knight's soul. He swears to you, upon his long-lost honor, as a would-be knight-errant of the Sea Dominion, that he shall serve you to the end. What about your other worm friends back there, the Pyre? They are base cowards. This knight can no longer abide such spiteless characters. Having witnessed true glory in your clash upon the hulk of oars, never before have we been trounced so thoroughly. I highly doubt that. And furthermore, this knight shall aid your passage through the deathless tempest. It is not so that you seek passage to the north. With this knight's aid, you shall achieve your wish. Sir Gilman continues to persuade you for quite some time. He seems to know a way across the storm, some sort of long-held secret among worms exiled to these waters. Dario pulls the rest of you aside after Hadwin gives her a look. Are you most sure that Sandalwood would want this thing along? Mostly sure. Sandalwood wants someone for each mask, and this one seems about as good as we're going to get. Dario glowers back at the worm, who tries his best to look presentable. How could you not want him? Look at this thing. Hedwin is more gracious. He tells Sir Gilman that if he promises to help, you can cross the deathless tempest, then he can come along for now. This knight is overjoyed, and he hereby swears to see you past the storm. God, look at him. He's so adorable. No, first, this knight requires your consent. Give unto this knight your blessings in this name of the Nightwings, and thus shall he go forth. Yes? And you begin to say something in response. Sir Gilliam cries out in triumph. God, oh my god, I love him. He vanishes into the depths, yet through this close encounter with him, you cling some sense of where he is going and what he intends to do. Wow. Wow. I love my little worm guy. Someone's getting kicked out of the team. Maybe I'll just make it the imp, the dog, and worm. and then we'll just have a team of non-people. Determined to prove himself to you and the Nightwing, Sir Gilman emerges somewhere in the outer reaches of the Sea of Solid and calls out to you. Master Reader, if you can hear this knight, then he implores you now. Lend him your guidance. This knight's objective ought be not far east of here. Today we shall bring peace to the embroiled sea. Know, however, that among this knight's brethren, the actions we are about to take are highly forbidden, but they are highly just. Thus, Sir Gilman sets forth to quell the storm that rages to the north. Oh my god, he's just too good for this. He's too good for us. We don't deserve him. We don't deserve him. Hark! Yonder lie the foul spawn of the unfathomed plurns. Oh, a sea titan. Oh, good. No, I don't want to fight that. Boiling the seas with their wrath. Exiled worms within these waters of long have harbored these abominations, using them to bar passage to the downside's channels for any save the knight's own kind. Begone now from here, fiends! This night shall finish what the Underking all started. My actual god. He's just too good. Oh, he's got dashes, bro. Or not dash. Oh, he's got AoE. Oh, that's even. Oh no, it is a dash. Wait, is it? I'm sorry. He's just perfect. Actually perfect. God, I love him. Oh no, they found us. Let's go beat him up. I think they just said a swear to us. Oh, hold it right there, you traitor slug. How dare you turn your back on this knight to your superior? Superior by rank no longer, for we no longer serve the Commonwealth. Last this knight checked. Here you hold no sway over this knight. Ah, and what have you done to the spawn? Have you no honor left at all? This knight has done that which required doing. His honor cannot sink much lower anyhow. He figured this would be an ideal time to free himself from servitude to you. Why, you dare staunch the Tempest for those Nightwings? Good Sir Deluge, this knight was born to dare. Now come and fight this knight if you dare as well. Ah, Pyre hearts, banish him. This is an order. Bro, you don't even stand a fuck chance. Oh shit, whoops. You see, Gilman, you shall be ever inferior even amongst the weakest of our kind. Gilman, where'd you go? Gilman! Gilman! But Sir Gilman's banishment served as the perfect ruse for him to elude avatars and turn to newfound allies. I totally fucked that up. This knight would say it's been an honor serving you, Sir Deluge, but that would be a bald-faced lie, and yet another stain upon his blackened reputation. Until we meet again. Wait, you lowly traitor! This night will have your head, Gilman. Oh god, it's only been 30 minutes and I can already feel my voice start to give. As the day wears on, there is no sign of the Worm Knight. Your companion grows restless, but then, hail! This knight returns with newfound tales to tell and new scars to show for them. I wish I wouldn't have fucked that up for him so bad. I bet he would have gotten a buff. And that would have been awesome. Sir Gilman is sopping wet and visibly shaken. He struggles to maintain decorum. He is, in short, the very image of a Worm Knight. And more importantly, that little Tempest ought no longer pose a threat, for now, behold! As if on cue, the deathless Tempest begins to simmer and subside. Wow. Excellent. When you look at that, you really did it. Of course this knight did it. Now, if it would be alright with you, this knight could really use some shut-eye. The Worm Knight then collapses in exhaustion. You and Hedwin help him up. A deal's a deal, Sir Gilman. Welcome to the Nightwings. Huzzah! Oh god, he's just the best. Onward! I love our little boat. God, this game is just fucking soaked with personality. How come no one talks about this one? With Sir Gilman's aid, you managed to breach the Tempest. You are true to your word, Worm. I shall give you that. But now what? You're stranded in this cursed storm. A most excellent question, and from one most fair. Call me that once more, and I shall tie you in a knot. Ah, and from the most spirited as well, or one most spirited as well. This night was wise to side with ye. Wow, this worm is abased beyond belief. Just where do we turn from here? Answer the question now. Sir Gilman does no such thing, although eventually he does make note of a specific current that should lead you to the lands beyond. If I may, I can corroborate Sir Gilman's account. We are close to making landfall. Then let me be the first to say, let's go. Let's go! Say, Tark! Ah, Rookie, what is it? That loot you're always carrying around. You know how to play that thing, don't you? Why, I suppose I do. Good, I was thinking it's a little gloomy here and we could use a little tune to lighten up the mood, you know what I mean? Aye, let me see what I can do. Oh yeah. Oh no, look, another banger soundtrack by Supergiant. Look how surprised I am. Oh no, lava, my worst enemy. At last your wagon rumbles onto solid, jagged ground, the land called the Black Basin. Your fellow exiles unpack the wagon so you can take stock of how best to reach your destination. Black glass, searing vapor, and strangling forest mark the forsaken lands that loom across the sea. Wow, this place sounds real pleasant. Oh my god! You approach Sir Gilman, and you must have just finished practicing his fencing maneuvers. He regards you with a single eye. Hail, Master Reader! This knight is determined to train harder, having joined the famous Nightwings. He shall ensure that this tribe continues to live up to its most feared reputation. This is such an honor, and this knight has a great deal of honor to regain. Having fled the Pyre Hodds, this knight fully expects now to conduct the rites in a most honorable fashion to the fullest letter of the law described within the books. Some tribute defamed is, this knight has met, and perchance mentioned by name, they are inclined to bend the rules a bit, sometimes a lot, and to prevail by any means they can. But this is wrong! The exile who refuses to obey the rules as they are written by the Under King Oz and his 7 friends deserve neither his honor nor his freedom. Thusly does this knight have confidence that Master Reader shall resist any temptations to conduct the rites in any underhanded fashion. Now then, this knight must undergo a thorough cleansing, having trained until the point of foulness, so please excuse me, Master Reader. He slithers off, humming some sort of chivalrous tune. He bought a trinket. Oh my god, he's too good. He's too good. Oh wait, no, I want to see if we can talk to Wraith Lady. I sense my lovely reader has returned. Then, how may I assist you? What's on your mind? So, then we are back on Swan Land, or something like it, Then this must be the Black Basin. Flames and noxious fumes on one side, suffocating forest on the other. Lovely, lovely place. So good of you to take me here. You truly would pursue those blasting stars until the farthest corners of this land, it seems. Though, I had better cease my blasphemy, or else scribes themselves might descend from up on high, and strike me with another much-deserved penalty. The thrill of such transgressions, reader, Sometimes it keeps me going, not that I have any real choice. Now, we had best get back to our normal business, as it were. Damn, girl. I feel you. Take care of yourself, then. You find Hedwin has asked for several volunteers to scout the area and report back. Alright, everybody, don't go too far, and let's meet back by dusk. Please use caution. The exiles dwelling in these lands are, well, rather territorial. For your part, you remain with the Black Wagon to keep watch. You see occasional dark shapes soaring across the sky, but none of them draw near enough for you to see in any detail. Eventually, your companions make their way back and everyone arrives as planned, or earlier. Hi everyone, I'm back. I have come back. Zaire returns from the east with little to report save for word that glowing molten rock there is very, very hot. This knight yet lives, although he is has little else to report. Newest member in the group, Sir Gilman, returns from a northern path, visibly shaken. He appears to have discovered an intense fear of heights. Oh my god, my poor man. Cry. Tizo wonders whether any species of fish lives in the pools of rock nearby. The little Tizo seems disappointed to have left the water behind. He remains with you near the wagon. There is a western pass that seems traversable. If we travel by the light of dawn, the shadows and the crags may well cover our advance against whomever may be watching. Begging your pardon, I don't wish to contradict your strategy, madam, though in my experience we shall not remain hidden for long during the climb toward the nest of Trieste. The exiles are the high-wing remnants. You may have no love for them inherently, but they have no such qualms with me. For now, I may be able to negotiate safe passage. Enemies of the Commonwealth. Negotiate with them? Then Hedwin steps in as the lone minstrel bows and backs away. Hey, let's not decide on this just yet. We're not going anywhere right now. That much we can agree on. We'll decide how best to go ahead come morning. For now, let's take the rest of the afternoon and get our bearings. Jadariel glares at the sky as everyone else disperses. I want to mentor a companion. Let's see. So, probably going to use the Worm Knight Imp a lot. And he doesn't have. This knight shall be your eager protege. You sit down with Sir Gilman to go over some of the subtler aspects of the rite, such as the state of banishment, how to return from it. You sense he is beginning to understand. There, Alan. Oh my god, he actually says huzzah. Huzzah! Great wisdom clouds over this knight's entire consciousness. If Sir Gilman and all his allies are banished, he shall instant. Oh, it's so good. After Sir Gilman banishes an adversary, one of his banished allies shall. Oh, okay, we're definitely gonna take that one then. This knight has little fear of banishment should his self-sacrifice help clear a path for his compatriots. What a champ. What a champ. The lone minstrel believes he can negotiate safe passage with harps via his path. Jadariel wishes to avoid the harps by staying on the low ground. Oh my god, are you saying that this is the high ground? If I've learned anything, the high ground makes you win instantly. And I trust the minstrel. I am going to take a drink though. I'm very thirsty. Show yourselves, you frightened little birds. All day long, winged shadows cross the sun. You are being watched. Jadariel is very unhappy about it, though the lone minstrel now attempts to calm her. Sorry. Perhaps I can communicate with them. Please believe me, madam, when I say your enmity towards the harps had best be held in check here. Jadariel looks at him, fury in her eyes, yet he retains his calm demeanor. Soon she grants his request, a silent gesture, then he calls towards the heavens. Good sisters, we are humble travelers such as you, and begged your leave. We journeyed by the sea and seek safe passage through your lands. Passage through your lands. God, I just wish I could read. We shall not disturb your hunting or your nest. The request is met with nothing but silence. You search in vain for any indication of acknowledgement. Then, without notice, one of them appeared. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting them to be like winged people. I thought they were going to be more bird-like. I mean, I guess they have wings, but like... Also, their armor is sick. She swoops the minstrel up and out of sight of Jodariel before Jodariel can... I missed that whole thing. Goddamn. Damnation. Here, wait here, I shall go find him. For a long, terrible moment, you are alone with your panic. Soon, however, the lone minstrel returns amid the sound of flapping wings. He dusts his cloak and calls out toward them. We thank you for your hospitality, good sisters. We shall be on our way. Having seen this, Jodariel returns sullen. The exiles of the Highwing Rymans are letting you pass for now. It seems they are having some dispute within their ranks and wish no further troubles for the time. It is a warning, one that leaves Jodariel fuming. Did she lose hope because of that? Well, I mean, I guess... Fuck. You know what? This is why I can't make choices. I'm so bad. At last you arrive at the nest of Trieste. Here the next rite is soon to commence. You cannot shake the feeling that unseen eyes watched your wagon's ascent and remain watching now. Oh, we got a new page. Let's go read us some more, baby. My emperor lay there bleeding and alone, stranded in a bitter land beyond the river. Within fleeting consciousness, he understood the folly of his quest and the folly of his rule over his country. Thus did he await the last embrace. It was the imp Haub that nursed him back to health and warned him often of dangers he would have to face. Many enemies of Myr would come and search for him, some under employment of the rope collars, some longing openly for cold, uncomplicated vengeance. I was one of them. I plunged into the river willingly. We needed to be sure he was dead. Damn, that's rough. Oh, hey guys, what brings you way out here? No, wait, don't tell me. I don't want to know. All I want is you to get the best deals in the downside. Oh, more stuff. Great. Maybe I should have gotten more money. Any adversaries banished by the bear take longer to return. Oh, that's really good. After dousing an adversary's pyre, the bear pyres for... Oh, that's really good. Damn, shit. Well, I guess maybe I should pack it up for the day. You and your fellow exiles gather on the blasted lands called the Nest of Trieste, expecting imminent commencement of the rites. You see no sign of any adversaries, but then you hear a whooshing sound above. Whoa! She's cool! Look at her color scheme! I don't have a voice for her, so I'll just use my regular voice for now, unless we get to keep her, and then I guess we'll have to, but I don't think she'll be joining our team. This then is what passes for Nightwings now. Such a rabble, not even dressed for the occasion yet. It seems the scribes have little pride in their tradition. Hold your tongue, little bird. We have not come for talk. No, you have come on behalf of your commonwealth. Mark well my words, you horned filth. That's rude. Okay. Well, at last we free ourselves. Your home shall burn. With the harp... With that, like harpy. Okay, now I get it. Now it makes sense. And Jodariel glowers after her. It is only then that you realize now the harp has come. Wow, she's even cooler. She is quite serious. I assure you, I can help you sort her out. It's in our mutual interest. You know not of my interest. Let's give it this another shot. Hi, my name's Pamela Thane. The surly one back there, that was my blood sister. No need to judge her harshly, though. We've only met just now, though I must say something about you reminds me of her. How dare you implicate that I have anything in common with your ilk? His son, Edwin, shows up to intervene. He whispers something to Dario. No, Edwin, you cannot be serious. Jody, I'm asking you to trust me on this one. And I am perhaps interrupting something. Say, by the by, however, did you make it all the way across the sea? Didn't see you fly in. Trust is something I am loath to give away, Edwin. But you have set our course thus far, and I have followed, so do as I must. That Sandalwood had better have an explanation for all this. Jadariel storms off as Edwin turns to you. What's your take on this one, my friend? Our informant wants someone for each mask. I hadn't expected we'd run into a harp, yet here she is. What are you getting from her? You turn your attention to Pamitha, who has been watching with bemused interest. Ah, Rita. Pleasure to make your... Oh, God, are we going to need a name for her? Or, not a name, a voice. I don't have one right now. We'll figure it out. Ah, Rita, are you... Oh, Rita, are you? Pleasure to make your acquaintance, darling. Well, here I am. Gaze intently all you like, and I'll tell your comrade there is the truth of it. Why don't you? You sense that she is conflicted about something, though you do not know what. You also sense, however, that her motives here and now are earnest. She seems alright. I mean, she does seem alright. And she looks cool. And I'm willing to take a risk for cool-looking characters. You tell Hedwin that you think the group should take its chances with Pamitha, and you take her at her word. My thoughts as well. I think and hope Jorio will come around. And then he turns to Pamitha. I'm Hedwin. We'll accept your offer on 2 conditions, if you'll hear me out. Conditions? Why, I love a good condition or two. First, after we've finished here tonight, you come along and make sure that your blood sister and her friends don't give us any trouble when we're headed out. Second, you'll have to find a way to get along with Jadariel, whom you met earlier. Brilliant. I have no plans to stick around here anyway. As for your demon friend, no doubt we'll get along famously. Now then, I suppose you have an extra set of rhymes I can use, because I think the rite is getting started. You look up and see that she is right. Wow. Just get her, like, right off? It's like a team, mate? I feel like I had to use her then, too. Someone else is getting kicked out of the table. So the worm... the imp... and the bird. I like birds. Bro, you are such a dick.
And you've swelled the ranks of your triumvirate not merely with another, but with 2. One from the Pyre heart, no less, and one who seeks the favor of the adversaries whom you'll imminently face.
Neat.
They are the essence, winged terrors, as you soon shall see. Can your longing for freedom match their hatred for the vibrant country that was once your home?
So, good question. From a distance, you observe Pamitha, now clad in Nightwing's raiments. You head towards your adversaries in the right. Will you, what sort of heathen harp do you take wing against us? Your new companion then loosens the bindings on her mask. Ah, hello there, Tamitha. Pamitha's blood sister stares back at her a while before responding. What in saint's name are you doing here? Doubtless come to dig your talons in my bag again. No, sister, I've come to have a word with you. Safe it. I cannot help but share your poisoned blood. I shan't ever count you as my sister. You expect me to believe that you came all this way for talk. You waste your time as ever. What's life if not a waste of time, dear sister? Give me a chance, why don't you? What do you even have to lose anymore? Besides, I've come a long way. Silence. You shan't have come here, and the time for talk is long since past. If only you could see yourself again consorting with my enemies. Fine then, savor their defeat, but I warn you, stay away from me. Pamitha says nothing more as her blood sister turns away again. There's definitely a story there. Pamitha gets your attention. Listen to me, reader darling. The rest of you are ill-equipped to navigate this place. Let me conduct the rite on your behalf, and my wings will bring you victory. Dear lady, your words ring true. This knight is flattered that you have not eaten him, as in the tendency among your kind. This knight hereby volunteers his post in the triumvirate for thee. Sir Gillam refuses to participate in the rites this night, so that Pamitha can face her sister. Shit. One of the only other characters I really wanted to absolutely keep. You observe the treacherous terrain. Pamitha should be better suited to the rites here than the rest of you.
Who shall stand together here?
Well, her, obviously. Guess we'll give her this. Choose Pamitha. Why, I thought you'd never ask. There, darling, I accept. This little bird is going to conduct the rites for us, then I shall not. We're taking Impy. He cree. Tizo promises to do his best against Tamitha and the Essence. He's got the double. She's got the long jump, but he's got the double jump. So. And he's got the. I don't know. Her jump is a lot nicer, in my opinion. But, shut up! I'm thinking. The double jump though might be better as far as getting over these pits. Yeah, we'll take Dog Boy. Huh? Oh, you got it, sister.
It is done.
Come then, sister. Perhaps when we have finished here, you'll spare a moment of your time. I shan't be tricked by you again, Pamitha. How poetic that we meet here in the downside. I can think of nowhere else where I would rather see you rot for what you did to our people and to me. Pamitha seems to sense your presence and then catches your attention. Hello there, Rita, darling. If I'm to be at your mercy in all this, I'd like very much if you could minimize how often I'm to wallow in the state of banishment. Quickly, let me show you what we sisters of the Highwing Rymans can do.
Rita, you put yourself amidst a feud between two sisters? That seems entirely unwise. Even for you. Tread lightly around that exiled Pamitha. Her kind's all but forgotten Saint Triesta's grace.
Cool. See, darling, we harps were not so bad. Now I suppose we'd better get to work, Just don't go underestimating Tamitha over there. I trust you'll do the best you can. To the skies, sisters. Talon formation. How original. Ah! Bah! Easy. Shit. Oh god. Resplendent. Rookie, was it? Tell me something. You know how to fly? Huh? No, no. I mean, not really. Anyway, what makes you ask? Then listen up. My blood sister's there. She'll swoop right past you if you're careless. But we harps simply cannot get much altitude down here. So, if she goes for any unfair tricks, just jump for it and catch her in the act. She always hated when I used to do that to her. Oh, so his double jump actually is going to be useful.
Tread lightly.
Whoa. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Shit. Verily.
She soared right there.
Dude, yeah, she straight dive bombs that shit. Damn you, Pamitha. You are no Thane. Alright, do you think that you have the gall to call me sister still after everything you brought upon us? I hate to break it to you, Tamitha, but I don't think my actions, however much they hurt you, had any effect on our familiar status. Look, I know I wronged you. That's why I'm here. You don't know my side of the story. Your side of the story, if I want to hear more lies and deceptions, I ought to have asked the Commonwealth to stay my sentence for a while. Well, if you have come all this way to face me, Pamitha, then come and do it. You and me. You think that you see Pamitha shake her head. Everyone, stay back. Oh, one-on-one, baby.
What is it those two think they're doing?
That did not just happen.
Not the place to settle petty scores.
I don't feel good about that one. that was bad on my part. It really was.
One careless step.
Yeah, that was super careless. Bro, what the fuck?
Tamitha caught out.
Bro, how come you get to respond so much faster than me? Oh, really? Dude, really? Come on. No, I did the... Give it. Whew.
It is done.
Wow, that was a lot rougher than I thought it was going to be.
Prevails. A rite conducted with applause. The ceremony is complete.
She's really cool. I like her. Your Commonwealth filth. Only through the traitor's help could you have beaten us. You postponed the coming of our liberty, but we are ever patient, and the sisters on the other side shall have their day, with or without my aid. Tamitha, please wait. Or wait, please. You found good company there, Pamitha. May you wither here with them. I hope sincerely we shan't ever meet again. Pamitha stands motionless as her blood sister departs. Hurrah! Tizo is trying to let Pamitha know that others are returning to the wagon. Sure, I don't see why not.
The 8 scribes bless us with their ways. The imp Tizo appears to have a
You're
certain
crazy.
depth of knowledge.
Tizo had a flash of inspiration about his role in the riots and part of the Nightwings. Way to go, Tizo, I'm proud of you. Oh, so if we can make him implode and come back faster, I feel like that makes him way more viable. But the transport thing would be really good too. Actually, that'd be better. Because if we use him and blow him up, then we can have like an instant help. There's like there's a plot thread there.
Until the next rite.
Yeah, until you make fun of me again, you dick. After besting the Essence in a pitched battle, you and the others return to the wagon to consider your next move and how best to integrate Pamitha into your group. Don't worry, I won't be staying any longer than it takes. I like my air fresh so I can sleep up on the roof. I trust the rice will cause my path and Tamitha's to cross again before long. You're welcome. You're welcome with us for now, Pamitha. Trust us what got us here, isn't that right, Ruki? But Ruki does not seem to hear the question. He has been rather quiet since first encountering our new guest. Pamitha shoots him one of her smiles. He stammers something about having to check the wagon's wheels again. He runs off. During this discussion, the minstrel pulls you aside. Rita, I ask for a moment of your time outside. There is somewhere I may ask we go. Here in the Black Basin, Rita. By your leave, of course, and provided that all the stars allowed, would you look upon them for us, please? Oh boy, can we see that big star now? Oh, we can. Aqua, the olden star, star of the Songfisher. Those born under it are well cultured and influential. Nice. The vernal star burns bright over the densest wood in the Black Basin. Take us then. The glade of Lou, directly due west. Then it is just as my client indicated. The client of yours, our informant, Sandalwood? He entrusted us with this wagon, this quest. Why? What does he want from us? You may ask him yourself. He awaits us somewhere in the waking wood due west. How do we find him? He shall find us. It seems you are soon to finally meet Sandalwood. At dawn you shall have to cross a single narrow path leading west, where he supposedly awaits. Oh boy, we get to talking to you, lady. You approach Pamitha, and who kept to herself since she joined your small band. You sense she is unaware of you as she preens her flight feathers, but then she speaks up before you can do the same. Come to check on me, Rita, darling. In those first moments when we met, the vote of confidence in me which you relayed to that nice Hedwin boy, I'm grateful you were willing to see past these wings. One of our kind's ancient enemies just happens to insert herself into your group, and you just go with it. However, I assure you that my motives here are plain. You'll see, I've had business with my blood sister Tamitha, and nothing more. You briefly met, I think. She's quite a catch. And to that little quibble between us, well, it's a long story all in all, and that's, frankly, no one's business but hers and mine. Surely we'll run into her again. Maybe not soon, but in time. We'll have the rest of our long lives to wait. Anyway, happy to aid you in your quest until such a time, especially to the extent that it aids me in mine. In simple exchange. Until then, stay vigilant, darling. You needn't concern yourself with making small talk with someone like me. And besides, we hearts have a saying, liars abound. She swoops away before you can respond. Ouch. I thought we were gonna be friends. She brought moonshine. We're gonna get tanked. Oh boy, a sulfur mine. The lone minstrel cautions that this one path down the cliff is rather treacherous. I hope we don't slip and fall. The wagon has hit a snag descending the black crags. Its wheel is stuck. Jodariel is not pleased. First this blasted little bird, now this. Though you lack Jodariel's raw strength, you join in and she attempts to dislodge the wagon. At last, with a roar, a heave, she forces the wagon back onto solid ground. May this sandalwood be worth all the hassle. Thank you, Jody. I'm guessing Sandalwood doesn't like to be kept waiting. He is very patient, on the contrary. Not I. Let us move. Soon the wagon is prepared to press onward down the jagged slopes toward the waking wood. Your companions who explored ahead advise on which of the forked paths is best. Oh yeah, because we have such good track records with picking. Sir Gilman claims he can dig up something valuable here. Pamela says she can produce a talisman here. We have pretty good talismans right now, and we do need money. Sir Gelman is relieved at your decision to take the flatter of the two paths down the Black Crags, though nonetheless seems rather shaken by the steep trip down. This knight mislikes these heights. For shame, Master Reader. You must take this knight for a common, craven coward. He buries his head in the soil. When last you coax him back up, you see that he has an item of some sort. Ha ha! This knight did have you fooled there, did he not? He explains how finding the item was his plan all along. I believe him. He's a good boy. Having passed beyond the Black Crags, your wagon arrives at the edge of the Waking Wood, and it's here that Sandalwood is to be expecting you. However, most puzzling, he ought to have met us here. He said he would find us himself. Aye, he wants to find us at the edge of these woods. We're supposed to keep waiting for him? He would desire for the stars to be your guide, as always. The rights beckon, and the rights take precedence above all else. Surely he shall find us yet. Then let's keep moving. How do we get through these woods? The lone minstrel notes two possible paths forward. From this point, though, cautions that the woods are difficult to navigate, and Sandalwood would have known the most expedient path. Thanks, Sandalwood, you dick. I want to go to the unknown area. Travel to an adjacent location. Greymore. We have to go there. I love Grey. Yeah, no, we're going to Greymore. Sorry. Grey, I don't know if you can tell by my bag color, but Grey's my favorite color. Chet. The Sandalwood had led a long life compared with any of you at least. In the latest years of his exile, he became rather reclusive for a variety of reasons. He shall, no doubt, explain. He found some solace here in these woods, though I fear I cannot locate his residence without him. Unfortunately, you find no trace of Sandalwood, and without him there to guide you, you remain quite lost. The woods seem to have encroached. There is no path forward, while neither of the paths leading backward appear to match the route you took to this point. Oops. Underthicket sounds dope. That's a lot of thorns and a bunch of I feel like the last time we listened to Thizo, it gave him trauma, so I feel like we should listen to him again. He's got it this time. I believe in this little guy. The woods are so disorienting at this point you decide to break up camp and survey the surroundings for any clues. Perhaps later there shall be time to pursue your vocations. Oh, another, oh, I gotta check up on her more often. I keep forgetting about her, and I don't know how often to check in on her. What brings you to me this time, my dear reader? Let me ask you something, lovely reader. Have you any idea for how long I have been imprisoned here? 1,000 years. You guessed that Sandra could have been in here in the current state of exile since well before the dawn of the current age. At first she shows no indication that she even heard you. Close. Soon enough, I shall be getting there. I have been imprisoned thus for 837 years. According to my count, at least, it is possible I've lost track. Although given my state, I can assure you that I have an ample time to verify my arithmetic. She goes silent for a time. Let me give you some advice. If you decide to kill the Emperor, make sure you achieve what you set out to do. I expected my own death, regardless of the outcome of my task. I was not expecting this, certainly not to be telling you about it 837 years later, or however long it has been. Although enough of that for now, let's get back to business. You need not ask me twice, simply verify which of yours shall be the subject of my scrutiny. Interesting. So do they all only get the one? You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Jordario. This surly demon, is it? She could stand to lighten up, though I fear that it is not a secret I can teach. But let us bring it forth regardless. Soon Jordario appears in heat of the summons. What is the meaning of this, reader? Oh, that's what heavies do? They inflict more pyre damage too? What is the meaning of this, reader? Where are the others? The apparition Sandra appears and loosens her mask. Welcome to my humble home, demon. You are good at taking orders, no? State your purpose quickly, Wraith. My purpose is to put you to the test. You may be fearsome to behold, but you are old and slow. She's not old. Bro. There's no way she's old. Your weaknesses perhaps outweigh your strengths, though I sorely wish to see you and your lovely reader prove me wrong. Old, she says. Very well then, reader. Let us show her whether she's right. Shit. Ouch. Oh, she's only got the one dash. That sucks. I forgot. Careful. Oh, how did that not get her? Bro, cold-hearted. Oh, how did that... Bro! That's insane. That should have gotten in the Pyre. Dunk it! So jumping apparently seems to be the better option for Dodario. At least, I think. Oh, okay, so yeah, jumping is definitely the meta for her. I feel like that was easier than rookies even. Are you satisfied now, Wraith? I'm never satisfied, Demon. However, your performance was sufficient. You passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order. To you and to your lovely reader. Now farewell. Nice. That was a strange experience. What do you have there, reader? Solium's horn. Nice. I like that they all have like specialty charms. I think that's really neat. You find nothing of interest while sifting through the tall brush of the underthicket. But then, what is it, Tizo? Scario. Tizo seems to have found a clue to the whereabouts of the Lone Minstrel's clan. The little imp brings you a strip of bark. It does not seem unusual at first until you notice a message carved on the inside. Notifying the group. So some kind of message from the sandalwood guy. Seems that way. Which way to the cinder root? It is due northwest. Perhaps we can set forth early tomorrow when the woods are still. Sounds good. Everyone rest up. Big day coming up. I feel like the global one, like I want to do these back and forth. I'm not as interested in the talismans. Like I know they're helpful, but like it's kind of fun. Or at least like I don't feel like the money is as mandatory as like some of these buffs. Is what I mean. You excuse yourself from the others to pour over the Book of Rites and its mysteries, so great understanding comes with the reader's influence. Feel like we need more hope. You extract a deeper meaning from the words and teachings of the books of right. Once you feel in your core, yet struggle to articulate. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. Excellent. Onward! Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. You arrive on the outskirts of Cinderwood, but once again, the informant Sandalwood is nowhere to be found. You sense the hopes of your companions waning as your search through the area yields nothing. Then something startles little imp Tizo. Scream! Tizo seems to be crying out in surprise. They have spotted something or someone. A tall figure strides forward from the trees, making a sound like laughter. The imp charges toward it and leaps right into the figure's arm. They embrace. Whoa! Bro, look at this guy. He's a tree. What? Hail, Tizo, but you look famished. Here. The tall sap produces something that the imp swallows immediately with great pleasure. Wow. The lone minstrel nods his head in affirmation. Everyone, I wish to introduce you to my client, Wolfred Sandalwood. It has been too long, Wolfred, sir. Too long indeed, Talk. I trust your new companions bring some color to your days. They do, sir. I think that you shall find them worthy of the Nightwings. The sap looks upon the lot of you. You cannot sense his thoughts. We shall see. Then he turns to you. You must be the reader. I'm certain that we all appreciate your efforts here, my girl. Though we shall manage on our own from here on out. You're welcome to continue on with us, of course, though you are free to go. I trust you have been adequately compensated for your time. Thanks as well for looking after all my books. You consider what to say to all this. I'm gonna stay, bro. I have to play more Shadow Game Sports Ball. You stand your ground, meeting Wolfred's steady gaze, and assert to him that you do not feel your commitments to and from this group have yet been satisfied. Hold on. Wolfred, sir, I'm Hedwin. My companions and I are the ones who answered your call. We followed the signs you left for us. Now we're here, thanks to you and also to this reader. Not just a reader, she's our friend. My friend. She's not disposable. We made her a promise and our freedoms are now intertwined. Wolfred smirks at this. Freedom is not something to be traded or exchanged, my boy. I hope that you've come to grasp this much by now. He breathes a sigh. It seems we have started off on the wrong foot. It's not my wish to sour the occasion, for there's much to do. You have a right you need to get to, do you not? I'll come along, though shall not interfere, for it seems you have a kinship with this reader of yours. Now then, talk. Aye, Wolfred, sir. Come, let's have a chat. Of course, sir. Wolfred strides towards the black wagon, which must have belonged to him. You sense many conflicting emotions among your companions. I bet we can settle this in a shadow game. Oh wow, this place is actually kind of pretty. I mean, it's all pretty, but this is nice and pink. Your wagon cuts through the clearing to arrive at the glade view, where the star directed you. Wolfred nods in approval, but leaves everyone to their devices. Oh boy, a new page too. Oh, hey guys, I guess I didn't get the word out, but this new franchise, which we opened here just now, so give you a great deal, just tell your friends, okay? And hey, there, Mr. Sandalwood. Good day to you as well, Ron. Oh, that was a greeting. So, yeah. Proceed. Sellable. Right light. Once provided, the bear's pyre is extinguished, it can be instantly restored by fire. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Any adversaries banished by the bear take longer to return. Ooh. I'll come back. See you guys again sometime soon, maybe? Okay, because I gotta say, you are my favorite customers I had all week? Question mark? What was the question? Okay. Oh god, he's so cool, he's got a pipe. I didn't even know that. You approach Wolfred Sandalwood, you feeling very much aware that that you reside within his black wagon rather than he in yours. He studies you in silence for a time, then, Tark, if you have a moment. Hi, Wilfred, sir. What is it? This reader, you deem her worthy by your estimation. The lone minstrel tilts his hat in your direction. If you wish my own estimation, Wilfred, sir, then I do. Of course, it is not entirely for me to say, but I have seen this reader integrating with the others well. I believe that her achievements are self-evident in having reached the Black Basin. Your instructions were deliberately difficult to follow, yet she and the others followed them. Indeed, your words make sense as ever, Tark. And what does little Tizo think of her, I wonder? Scram. Tizo indicates that, as a matter of fact, he is happy to have you around. Oh, thanks, Tizo. There you have it, sir. I see. He continues to examine you. High praises isn't oft spoken by those two, my girl. Nonetheless, I shall be watching you. Now, pardon us, Tark. Tark and I have matters to discuss. They leave without another word, although you think you notice the lone minstrel look your way over his shoulder. Oh my god, he likes us. Emperor Myrrh, scarcely could I recognize him when at last I found him, a half-starved animal, horns sprouted from his head, a bestial mirror of his blackened reputation. And I, a man who conquered countries, feared my emperor, then in such a way that I had never known. My charge had been to slay this man, but when I discovered him, he was already fighting for his life. The little imp, Haub, proved of little help against the sisters of the Arch, whose entire lives were accumulating in that instant. I was unable to watch. My heart ached with such pity for the man, and for the love I felt for him when I had served him. That I sprang to his defense. Interesting. I like the back plot, or like the back lore. You and your fellow exiles arrived at the sacred site called the Glade of Flu, and now the time is now look to the stars in the sky to signal the beginning of the next rite. The woods about you bring a sense of tranquility you have not felt in some time. But then you notice one of the trees move. It shuffles towards you and regards you with exaggerated bow. Oh, more tree people! Well, goodness, the roots of loose scoliosis, it would appear the rumors are correct. The Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? One moment. The sap claws his mask with his wispy fingers. Much better. Oh my god! I like this guy too. There's too many good characters. H. Manly Tinderstoff, at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me. My fellows and myself you perhaps know as the Chastity. Oh. Posers. We soon shall stand against you in the rights. For now, I am just whiling away the time making small talk. Now then, I have introduced myself. Your turns. To whom am I speaking? Then in your mind's eye, you see Wolfred and hear his voice. Manly Tinderstoff. It is not to be trusted. Reveal neither yourselves to him nor me. Well, beneath the mask, Jadariel stares back at him in silence. You suspect Wolfred's message may have reached every member of the group. Why, how very rude indeed. Well, fine, ignore me, but you do so at your own peril. Anyway, once this evening's rite commences, any moment now, then I'm afraid ignoring me won't be an option any longer. Oh, and I do believe the sky is beginning to show. We'll have to chat again some other time. Now, come along. Manly bows again and wanders off from the clearing. The stars begin to burn. Oh, great. It's the dick.
Now at the Glade of Liu, I have to say, you've come so very far.
Thanks.
But there are those, such as your adversaries called the Chastity, who have toiled for this too. They know that with their freedom comes great opportunity.
Well, that's probably the nicest he's ever been to us.
Please show the Chastity that the Nightwings are so
Bro, he's being too nice. Now I'm scared. I wonder, oh, honored Nightwings, how well you know these woods. Why, these woods would strangle you, and I'm afraid I could do little to stop them, even if I tried. You might do better to be aware of them. When Jadariel continues to ignore him, he grows upset. Why, you insolent! Then fine, let's begin this dance indeed. He shoves his mask back on and off. And now allow me to thank you in advance for helping me return unto my proper station in the Commonwealth.
Now let us begin.
Okay, so she definitely comes, because we have a flyer, she's a flyer, I want my worm guy. And do... Yeah, no. Tizo!
Very well.
Screw here! Tizo is eager to knock Manly and his goons down at Baker too. Are you quite ready finally, O Nightwings? May all those masks of yours ensure no harm should come to any of your lovely encounters. Encounters? I should have read that better. Now come along, let us give to the stars a show. Bro, this guy's so fucked. He has literally no idea he's fighting. May I present to you Humboldt Manley Jr. Why, he is every bit my equal and is poised to guarantee a tender snuff line shall be a bright future. He goes on about his sapling for a while. Alright, Sir Gilman, wait, what was her voice? She needs like a more mommy voice, I think. Alright, Sir Gilman, I just about had it with this one. Let's banish him already, and the stupid sapling too. This knight, now as ever, is in full accord with you on this one, good Pamela. Now, isn't he just the most precious thing you've ever seen, The sapling is nothing but an extension of Manly. If he is banished, the sapling should cease to trouble you at all.
Manly and his offspring hold no small degree of influence within the Commonwealth, Breeder.
Sure.
There are many who would welcome his return, though none so much as he himself. Now take it.
Square. Oh fuck. Oh, that was cold. Bro. Sometimes I think.
Take it.
Shit. Flying is overpowered. Oh, what's this? It seems the woods themselves are closing in upon our little soiree. Oh, do be careful now, these grasping roots and vines. They may not hold you in such high esteem as I. Oh, it actually is closing in on us.
Your adversary Manly is incredible in this suffocating glade. Yet he longs now for the comfort of his Commonwealth.
So easy.
Perhaps such wealth.
Easy cheesy. Oh dear, the woods are closing in, unfathomably close at that. Whatever shall we do? Perhaps if we just stand aside a while, we could put an end to this much sooner. Oh no, I got dropped. Get actually eviscerated. Oh, I almost thought I didn't get in for a second. I would have been really upset. Say, have any of you noticed how it's feeling rather crowded out here? Almost as if the 100 Minds himself resents you being here, yes. I rather think that's it. So cease with all your scurrying about. Scurrying about with that damned orb, and let me handle this. Bro, I get you're upset, but like, come on. Oh, fuck. So easy.
Glory.
Alright, you Nightwings, I've had it up to here with you. Or perhaps I've simply had it up to here with all of these encroaching plants, these miserable things. Either way, I don't appreciate how you're ignoring me. Ooh. Oh. My little guy deserved that. Bro.
It is what the scribes ordain.
Okay, we're doing okay.
A blow against
Alright, they didn't even try.
your victories at hand.
Oh, man.
Fine, yes, the Nightwings did prevail. Their adversaries proved no match for them.
Yeah, I'm surprised at how well that went, honestly.
The right is done.
That ought to wipe that smug look off that sap's face. Scraheesh-hee-ha! Tizo is fired up at having prevailed against Manly and the Chastity. Well, my. Oh, worry not, O Nightwings. I'm not angry with you, honestly. But I am very, 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 very disappointed. I thought perhaps that we all had something going here between us. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, and all. Instead, however, you decide to spit in my face. Fine. Well, we'll have to see where all this rudeness gets you. Now, ta-ta.
Always is there greater knowledge to be gained.
Oh yeah, levels up.
Exiled Kamatha perhaps can learn the
Well, Tamitha, soon I'll be catching up with you. Catching up with you at this, whether you like it or not. I still need to find like a better voice for her. I'll work on it. Let's see. When flying, Pamitha moves fast. Oh, well, that's for 5 seconds after banishing an adversary. Pamitha moves 30% faster than usual. I think the flying one is better.
the holy power of the eldest matriarch until the
Well,
stars.
that was well done, my girl. I'm beginning to see why your companions vouched for you. Don't let it go to your head, of course. After prevailing over the Chastity, almost effortlessly, you return to your wagon to consider your next move. An adequate performance back there. Adequate? Yes, adequate. For the next part of our plan, go. You have your reader there consult the stars, see where they take you next. I'll give you a hint. It's further north if you're going to be high up. I'm getting all my voices mixed up now. Did this knight hear you say high up? And it's going to be cold. We'll see. Come on, my friend, let's have a look outside then. The plan Wolfred mentioned, I just want you to know, I don't know what he means. We're here because we're going to be free again. We won't be living out our days as exiles. That's the only plan as far as I'm concerned. But there's always a catch, right? We'll see that what Wolfred has to say. Anyway, I'll leave it to you. No matter what, we're getting closer thanks to you. Okay, we saw that one. Wow, this one's... That one seems awfully important. Is there any other stars for us to look at? Oh my god, that's the narrator guy. So now you see it for yourself. You're summoned to north, where it illumines the mountain Alodil, and the very top, the fall of Solion. You confirm the stars indicated this exactly. Wolfred, sir, how did you know? Wolfred smiles back at him, but he sends his thoughts, as though he is directing them at you. I too can read, my girl. Forbidden though my words may be. He turns back to Hedwyn. Your reader's skills, while rare, are not unique, but as I said, I'll let her do the job. I see that you have something special going here, which benefits the plan. What plan? I thought this was about our freedom. Oh, fear not, my boy, it is indeed. Plenty of time to tell you all about it on the way. For now, however, you look like you can use some rest. As for that matter, so can I, if you'll excuse me. You sense your companions are exhausted from their recent travels. Given the road ahead, you agree it would be best to take the night to recover as much as possible. Oh my god, there isn't even anything to do in here. Well then, we'll just keep going. And in the meantime, I will take a drink, because my voice is getting tired. Oh, of course he talks. At dawn, Wolfred is already up. He reveals to you a pathway through the woods in the cold lands to the north, beyond that which lies your next destination. Oh, okay. Gee, I wonder which way we'll go. Glorian Shore. Now this is way more my aesthetic. Cold and watery. You get clear of the woods at last and arrive in lands grown cold in the shadow of Mount Allodil. You will have to make it all the way to the top. In the moment of respite, Wilfred calls everyone together to discuss matters pertaining to the rites and the plan at which he alluded. You banded together with a common faith and freedom for the downside. From the downside is not impossible, am I correct? But let me ask you something. What does freedom even mean to you? He looks in your direction as he asks, defying you to answer. You cannot sense his own thoughts on the subject and only know the truth of how you feel. Freedom is just empty gold chains. Give one's life a false sense of meaning. Freedom means to be able to make decisions on your own terms. Inner peace, no master. Freedom means being able to go where the heart yearns. True love. Well, I don't know. I almost want to go with the cynical route just to see what this guy says. I'm kind of curious, honestly. But and like true love, like that's the most anime thing. I feel like we should go with that too. You know, I mean, we're already feeling pretty anime over here. But nothing at all seems way more nihilistic. I'm just gonna go with that. You tell Wolfred the true feeling does not exist. It is a mirage that lures out those such as yourselves into striving for something unattainable. Nonetheless, the pursuit of something such ephemeral ideas does help to pass the time. Wolfred considers your remarks for a short while. I'm sad to hear you say such things, my girl, though I'm not surprised. You are an exile of the downside, and all has been taken from you, save your life. Despite how far you've come in your quest, you find it impossible to believe in a positive outcome. Or perhaps you're simply superstitious, and do not wish to recognize the glimmer of hope in your heart, which you would not be here. He then turns his attention to the whole group. Now let me tell you all what freedom means to me. Freedom means to live life without fear, to be able to indulge in one's curiosities and passions. Oh! If that's what he meant by live without fear, I absolutely would have picked that one. I thought he meant like from big spooky scary things. At least ones that cause no harm to others, without the constant threat of judgment and reprisal. Never mind. Wow, I fucked that up, dude. I actually agree with this guy. Freedom means not being made a criminal for what you know, or whom you love, or what you choose to think or not think. He looks out towards the distant mountains. Within the next 2 days, your time in exile should come to an end. You could see the Commonwealth once more, and you would be exalted there, given the highest honor, the opposite of how you got here. But you would not be truly free. I think at least you would become complicit to an ancient system that would deign to cast down others such as you. It is a system whose well-intentioned founding principles have long been lost, and the 8 scribes, if they are there still, have made quite clear they shall not intervene firsthand. That is where you come in. He turns to you and everyone again, looking at each of you. Long have I wished to gather such a group, that together you might not see that seeking freedom only for yourselves is too modest for a goal. You share a higher calling now. The plan, then, is this. We free each other from the downside through the rights, and then we meet up on the other side. We organize. Oh my god, revolution! I love revolution! Each new moon at dusk, we join together at the Spiral Sanctum. We need as many of us there as possible. My agents on the other side shall explain the rest. You're plotting revolt. Just so. I'm asking a lot. You do have other options. Deceit, however, is not one of them. The reader and myself, you know by now, we can see through it. But you need not be a part of this, nor is it in my interest to coerce you. You may go on your own if you wish. Live out your remaining days here like so many others. So, if anyone among you prefers that, if you cannot see yourselves continuing to strive together in the Commonwealth as you are doing here, then speak now. Wolfram pauses for a time, examining each member of the group. No one stirs. Very good. Some of you consider yourselves friends, some others not, but all of you are bound together through the rights and are integral to the plan. Remember that. You seek true freedom? You will not find it waiting for you in the Commonwealth, but together you can bring it about both for yourselves and others. That is my promise. Then he lets out a long breath. That's it. I ask you all to think about this, and let's reconvene along our journey to the summit. Wolf returns toward the mountains, leaving you to consider what he had said and plot the wagon's northward path. God, that hurt my voice. I do agree with him, though. I like the way he said that. That's pretty base. Beyond lies Mount Alodio. I suggest we make camp here at the base of the mountain, for we shall need our spirits and our strength to make the ascent. Oh my god, Tizo! You bring me a brief reprieve from solitude. What seek you in exchange? What's on your mind? How very kind of you to visit me again like this, oh lovely reader. For I was just standing about in the blackness of this wood, thinking it would be most pleasant if something were to happen for a change. It was a long period of time that this incarceration of mine failed utterly to do anything but bring me peace of mind. Not much of a punishment. I invite you to imagine an upbringing among the Sisters of the Arch. Oh, hey, we just read about those. An ancient band of killers. Oh. Okay. Oh, so I imagine you probably had it pretty rough. Living on the outskirts of civilization, your days are all full of training which could kill you, or just cripple you for life. How do you suppose I lost my sight? Through the glorious battles with the scribes? Or in a careless sparring session with my master? Oh, she can't see? Oh, that's blood under her eyes, isn't it? Oops. But I've not forgotten enough just yet. In any case, at first, I welcome the prospect of not having to struggle every moment to survive. But in less than 2 centuries, why, I started to grow terribly bored. It did not help that the nightwings of the early days were the stodgiest lot you could imagine, obsessed with obeying the book as strictly as they could. Some of them started to remind me of myself, I think, when I was young. Such idiots, the lot of them. What am I saying, lovely reader? I shall not bore you further with such matters. I would have bored myself to death back then if only I could die. Like so many other things, I think mortality is something oft taken for granted until it is taken away. So given your mortality, let's say that we get back to business here. Damn, girl, do you need a hug? You need but choose among the unenlightened fools with whom you travel. Alright, Tizo, let's go. You asked Sandra to administer the rites, one of the special trials for Tizo. I dare think I remember something of that imp. He certainly stood out from all his ilk, although that really is not saying much. Well, let us bring him forth. Tizo soon appears in heat of his summons. Creaky. Tizo seems prepared for whatever lies ahead. Wow. He was really ready for that. Gotta appreciate that. I don't suppose we can go around exploding this time, though. The apparition center appears and unfastens her mask. Listen, William, you answer me here. Yeah? Tizo indicates his understanding of prepared to begin standard style. You know the formalities, of course. Show me then. What have you learned this far about the rites? Here in this trial, it shall be just you, my beyonders, and your lovely reader. Let us see how you fare. Oh, whoops, I didn't see that barrier there. Damn, I actually thought I got it. Oh, come on! This one ain't looking so hot. Oh, dude, that's so fucked. Oh, bro. Why is the casting so fast? Oh, bro. This is rough, dude. I'm so bad at this all of a sudden. How did I die there? Dude! I lost. They didn't even give me a fucking chance. Come now, Im. This test is not meant to be easy, even for the likes of you. I would tell you not to waste more of my time, but then my time is there for you to waste, so try again now or whenever you choose. We shall see if he can do better than last time, though I somehow doubt it. I'm doubting it, bro. That was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. What? What? I got him. I actually got him. Rude. Wow. Very rude. Why is this so hard with Tizo? This is rough, dude. Ah, finally. No, no. Dude, no! That tracked me! I will not be defeated. Wow, they are pretty clutch with that jump. Dude, how do you jump that far? That's so cheap. I lost? I thought I had at least one more, bro. I get it, you win, I get it. Man, that makes me just a tiny bit salty. How? Bro! He was absolutely in that ring. He was in my ring too. What the, dude? Bro. This is like shockingly hard. I actually forgot we could fling things in. I jumped. I swear. Get the hell away. What? Why did I explode? That's so fucking cheap. Oh my god. Dude, he's just jumping over me. That's so cold. Oh, dude, this is rough. This is rough, dude. That's actually kinda cheap. I get it, you won. Oops. Oh, I can't skip that? Wow, I really get the gloat in it, too. Does that mean I can't skip mine either? I jumped! Oh my god, it's so cold-hearted. Dude, I got him! He was in my... What? Dude, actually what? Oh, dude, he's so quick. Damn, he really just waits. It's so fucking stupid. Get vanquished. Oh, wow, he juked me. I lost again. Oh no, I still have one more. It's not looking good though. How do you jump that far, dude? That just isn't right. Dude! Ah! Ah! Oh god, I was about to be real upset. Oh, I kept... Bro, what? That's so... Oh my god, that's rough. We can do this. We were so close. I don't know why all of a sudden it's so hard. Oh, I'm not gonna... Dude! That's really rude. Okay, we're looking good. I think it might have lowered the difficulty for my scrubby ass. Or not. Dude, what? Oh! I should have had enough time to spawn in there. Did we do it? Oh, thank God. Wow, that was weirdly hard. He's excited. A worthwhile effort, Imp. Your performance was sufficient, and you passed my test. Your predecessor may well have approved. Those congratulations are in order. To you, and to your lovely reader. Now farewell. Tizo is happy to be back and wonders what it is that Sandra granted you. You take a closer look at the new artifact in your possession. Haoob's wing. Oh, Haoob must have been his ancestor then, I assume. Earlier, Volfred called for a group meeting, presumably to reveal his plan in more detail. Instead, he reveals some bad news. Wait, what do you say? What I'm saying, my boy, is that while you can indeed get yourself out of here, it can't be all of you at once. We earn our way back one by one, or not at all. But I thought, I swore that we'd go free together. We may go free together yet, but it's going to take time, and this is only the first phase. You, Hedwin, and the others exchange glances. Let me make this plainer for you still. Here is how the coming days are going to unfold. First, we're going to ascend Mount Alodil. I don't know how to say that. There to the north, you may not think this wagon's fit for it, though. Rest assured, it's made the journey many times. Next, we'll pass through the Scribe's Gate. Only the worthy pass through there, as your reader could attest, if she did not merely skim a chapter of the book. Afterwards, we'll reach the Fall of Soliam, and meet your adversaries in the rites. There are to be Templars, led by the demon Ignarius. You'll know him when you see him. Both you and they shall choose someone from your respective ranks. Then, once one of the I'm not gonna try to say that word. I still don't know how to say it. Prevails. There, somebody will be whisked home to the Commonwealth. Whisked home to the Commonwealth. Precisely. Once returned, our somebody is taken in and clothed and fully pardoned. The Commonwealth knows about all this? The same Commonwealth that says a sentence in... oh my god, my reading is just fumbling now. A sentence into exile is forever, and freedom from the downside is impossible. Many of these details the scribes themselves wish to be kept secret. Former exiles and the leaders of the Commonwealth alike have good incentive to protect those secrets well. So then, that's it. We climb the mountain. Someone goes back and everyone else stays. For most of those participating in the rites, yes, that's it. But I like your connotation, and indeed for us, that isn't at all it at all. If one of us returns, it shall be just a step along our path. However, let's let that sit for now. Gather your strength. We'll talk again on our way up. Volfred leaves the rest of you to consider what he said. You now have time for your vocations. At dawn you will begin your ascent to Mount Alodil. I wonder if we should do quickness again. Or maybe we should... No, we should tutor Bird Lady. She's probably got... No, we should... Let's see. Let's see who's the least... 3... Oh, so yeah, we'll mentor her. Fine then, let us chat together for a spell. You and Pamela spend some time reviewing some of your specific aspects of the rite, such as the properties of aura. You sense you gain something from it. Oh, just short. I hadn't thought of it quite that way, reader darling. Damn it. Oh, more talking, let's go. Oh, and it's Mr. Deep Voice. I really fucked up giving him the deep voice. I am not gonna recover this. There you are, my girl. There was something which I wanted to discuss with you in private. Fulford stares at you rather intently as if reaching out to you, and then, you know what it means to be a reader? Those such as we are not limited to reading pages from a book, though your ability in this I sense is nascent, still mere flashes, uncontrollable. I see as well now that they haven't told you yet, your friends, and that explains a lot. They haven't told you readers such as you cannot go free. I had wondered why you would insist on pressing onward with this group in light of this. The answer then was plain. You simply did not know or fully realize. They did not deceive you, by the way. There is no reason they would know themselves, other than Tark, who shall not influence your thinking in such matters. Rather, I had expected when at first we met that you already knew the truth of this form from having read the passage in the book Rites, which states it plain. Only those who shall conduct the rites firsthand shall walk the path towards enlightenment and become eligible to regain their freedom. Perhaps you have not gotten to that part yet. Wolfred breaks free from you and looks at you again and speaks to you as normal. It is plain that you are not in adequate condition to conduct the rites, and this group values you as a leader. I wish only to ensure that you understand what you are getting into here. Despite whatever hopes and dreams and promises might have been shared, I do not think the rites can help you return, if that's what you had in mind. So again, I invite you to depart, and I will see that you are compensated. Do not misunderstand. If it is your wish to remain, then you are welcome. But this journey we are on, it has no guarantees, not for you, not for any of us. Do you understand? Yeah, I get it. You understand the words of warning, yet all the same you choose to carry on. There is more that you wish to achieve on this journey than freedom for yourself. More to... Okay, I admire that, my girl. Then, very well. Know that we have much at stake here. In this, anyway, much more than just a shot at going back to the Commonwealth, which cast us down here to begin with. It sounds like you intend to stick around. Then, we'll have lots more time to chat as we ascend the sacred mountain in the coming days. Until then. He strides out of the wagon, leaving you to your thoughts. I want to see how often we can ask her her thoughts. I can sense you out there somewhere. What is it you want? Okay, so we can't ask. So, it must be every time we change a place then. I have to remember that. Here before you lies Mount Alodil. Stretching far beyond your line of sight, somewhere upon this mountain lies the only place from which you can escape the downside. Your companions gather round again before Wolfred, who stands tall as ever. Whether from the cold air or the subject now at hand, you sense tension in the air. Now then, you all have many questions, no? I've done a lot of talking, so go on, ask away. But there is only science. There is only science. Yep. Science. One question stands out in your mind, which you refrain from asking, yet, if only one of you is to go free, at first, who shall it be? Go on now, don't be shy. Who's furthest? Questions. Why us? Why you indeed, madam, that I can explain. You see the sort you stand against as adversaries in the rites. What is it they want, do you suppose? They want their freedom back, of course. They'll settle for it on the Commonwealth's own terms. They'll gain their freedom and some cushy new responsibilities. Perhaps they'll have a hand in sending still more exiles here to join us. Think of it. The Commonwealth rose from the ashes of a fallen empire thanks to the effort of the first exiles who escaped to this place via the rites. In the Commonwealth's first and proudest tradition to honor those who live to redeem their transgressions. They have a certain wisdom, do they not? But as for you, I have been looking for a certain set of dispositions for a good length of time. All I needed was for somebody appropriate to show up and to listen. So I planted my little eyes and ears throughout Slan, whispering hints of this absurd as it may sound, took someone with a certain faith and creativity go for it. That someone proved to be Hedwin over there. He was tasked with seeking two trustworthy allies, an old buried wagon and a reader. He was invited to bring others from the ride. Oh my god, that's so hard on my voice. Like, why does this guy have to talk so much? Why did I give him this voice? He was invited to bring others for the ride, all different sorts. Gather enough help, and he and his friends could be free. Long story, but you know how much of the rest. So then, why you? Because I reasonably believe you're not the sort to play right back into the Commonwealth's old hand. The rites, as you have seen, are quite exclusive. You are imposters in this little party. You could be the ones to break it up. Now then, more questions. Your head is beginning to spin. You can excuse yourself and keep listening. I feel like it's important enough that we should listen to the plot. Fulford's explanations are a lot to take in, though you feel compelled to absorb as much as what he's saying are willing to at this point. He prompts for further questions when Jadariel raises her voice again. Hold, you mistook my meaning. I understand your plan. Still, I wish to know why us? Why are we, among all others, chosen for this liberation rite? Ah, I see. Well, but that is simple really, madam. You are chosen, you are qualified, I should say, because as the expression goes, 'tis what the scribes ordain. Though, in this case, the expression is quite literally true. When the Eight created the rites, each one of them anointed certain other exiles to participate on their behalf, exiles who showed some of the promise of redemption. The Pyre they formed have stood the test of time, replenishing their numbers as their individuals moved on or passed on. You've met them as they are today, the accusers, the withdrawn, and so on. The 8 scribes also formed a special group against which all others would be judged. That group called the Nightwings. You bear their books, wear their masks and raiments. You need but show up to the rites, you see. The others erstwhile jockey for a position for a chance to take you on. Yeah, well, what if we don't? What if we don't show up? Then you would deny yourselves a chance at freedom, and deny it also to your adversaries. Victory means nothing in a common right, then. Participation is all that matters. Not so, madam. Only the enlightened may regain their freedom, while failure can be an excellent teacher. The scribes do favor the victor. So you see, those who do not conduct the rites or do not prevail in them sufficiently, they may find themselves barred from the liberation rites. But these are technicalities. The Nightwings disbanded years ago. Since then, no one has gone free. Yet still the other brevets pressed on, with fleeting hope that one day you'd be back. It's been a heavy price to pay in all of this. Now, if you'll excuse me, we'll talk again some other time. Some murmur to themselves about all this as Wilfred takes his leave. Others, I did not mean to do that. Long lost valuables, and do we really need valuables? I feel like a blessing is probably going to help more in the long run. Let's see. Let's get Ascended Sun. The sublime beauty of Mount Elodil, along with the thin air this high above the sea, has been enough to silence even the most talkative of your companions. However, Zay has been positively bursting with excitement. Isn't it wonderful? I think it really is, don't you? Sure. Tizo seems to not share Zaya's enthusiasm. He does not like the cold. Aw, Tizo, I thought we were cool, bro. You've been here before, Tizo. Is that so? Why would you ever leave? I wouldn't leave. I'd stay. I think I'd stay. Unless maybe I got too cold or hungry. Wait, what is that? Something about her chain. Wait, look. But, Tizo, don't you see? Look, don't you see them there? Scurry-ree-ree. Tizo seems to be exclaiming something in utter disbelief. You yourself see nothing, but Zai rises almost off her feet as the imp looks on astonished. What? What? Was that the scribes? It was. I know it was. They said something to me. They spoke to me. They told us we are welcome, and that we're welcome here. Zai runs off to spread the word among all your companions. Strangely enough, her enthusiasm is infectious, and in spite of everything, your spirits rise. +2 hope. Holy shit. Nice. Temple High Road? He wants to see the view. Let's go high ground. We don't listen to Hedwin enough. I feel bad. We keep leaving him out, and he's such a good boy. You and Hedwin walk in silence for some time as he conducts a customary survey of the area. Well, my friend, no sign of howlers, as Jody would say. No sign of anything at all. You sense something's troubling him. Oh, that? It's just, I've been giving lots of thoughts to everything that Wolfred told us. In another couple of days, one of us may be gone all of a sudden. Or, I don't mean to put it that way. One of us could go free. We earn our way back, one by one, as he said. I want you to know something. The others and I, we talked it over, and when the time comes, we want you to decide. Decide who gets to go, if anyone. This might all be part of Wolfred's plan, but we got here thanks to you, and even though I'm worrying right now about us splitting up, I guess if Wolfred has his way, all of us will meet up again on the other side. And won't that be a day? Worst case, we can keep failing the rites and be stuck down here together, just like this. The two of you walk on in silence for a time. When at last you return to the wagon, Hedwin turns to you again. Thanks for your company. I think I'm better now. Oh, shit. I should have went the way with the worm. Damn it. But he gets a level up. I used to think the scribes were just stuffed stories. But after all this really is their doing, isn't it? Shit. I should have gone the worm's way. I deserve that. Damn it. Oh, this looks important. You and your companions gather at the Scribe's Gate, where the single narrow trail to the summit narrows even more and falls under an archway carved in stone. Come along now, everyone, and be prepared to speak your mind when you are called. Frankly, most of you still lack enlightenment, but we may pass together. Much how we act as with a single heart and mind during the rites. Well then, lead onward, talk. Please follow me. Removing his hat, the lone minstrel approaches the gate. You and all the others follow. When the last of your companions nears the arch, you notice someone standing high above, who then appears before you. She eyes the lone minstrel first. Is that you, Tar? It is. Greetings, Celeste. Oh. And how was your rest? Too long, Celeste. It seems your work is piled up. In the meantime, you bring this many to the gate. Aye. Then let us make this quick. She gestures toward the rest of you. Now, each of you in turn, state who you are and what you seek while crossing the Scribe's Gate. Do as she says, please, without questioning. Your fellow exiles exchange glances, but quickly comply. I'll start. They call me Hedwin the Deserter. I've come here seeking freedom for myself and my companions. In my case, I can return to be with the one of whom I love. The woman bids him forward. The lone minstrel prompts Ruki to speak up. I am regarded by the name Ruki Greentail. I just want to get out of here, I guess, with my chums preferably. Go see Mama back home. I am Captain Jodario. I do not truly know as of what yet I'm seeking here. Oh, I'm Zai, and I am here, I think, because the scribes have called to me. I must be them, because if... it must be them. Because if not, then who? Scree. Tizo seeks to live up to the Nightwing's legacy and maybe see the Commonwealth someday. Sir Gellum of the Sea Dominion at your service. This knight is on a quest to find his honor. He lost it at a certain point. Pamatha Thane, I'm only here because my sister's here. Then, as Volfred steps forward, the one called Celeste raises her voice. You, I recognize you from the Nightwings of the past. You are not clad in the raiments of any longer. I would know why. I had my chance already. The Nightwings that now stand before you, I travel with them as a pilgrim now. I see. Then stay while you're here, as have the others. My name is Volfred Sandalwood. I seek liberty for each of us, so that one day we all might stand shoulder to shoulder on the other side, and bring freedom to the people there. She waves him by. Then she turns to you, for there is no one left to go. I'm just a crippled Scot. Wow, that's just a little too close to actual home. Wow, that's actually right. You have always sought to understand the world around you. The knowledge proved dangerous in the Commonwealth, but now it has brought you to this point. The one called Celeste continues to examine you, expecting you to add to your response. I want to help my friends, truly. That's, you know, the anime has really gotten to me in this one. It's not even actually an anime, but I'm really feeling it. The companions you have met here, who have helped you to survive and find kinship in the downside, your priority is to ensure that they achieve their goals. That is all you wish for now. The woman regards you for a time, then nods once and waves you all forward. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Here, go forth with glory. And Tark. Yes, Celeste. Or I, Celeste. Be on your way as well. The lone minstrel bows his head and puts his hat back. He does not look back at her. I sense some tension there. From the top of Mount Aladio, you see in the distant downside before you. You think on many thousand leagues you cross to reach this point as the sky grows dim. Oh my, is this the end? Oh my god, Goat Lady. Or sorry, Horned Lady. I call you Goat, and that's Jodariel appears to be prepared for whatever is to come this night. Though it is not yet dark, she is already in her raiments. Headwind soon join her, also looking ready. Any sign of Ruki? None yet. Complained about the chafing at the collar of his mask. Our freedom might be hinging on that collar, then. I am certain that it is. They sure laugh together. The 3 of you exchange glances, but nothing is said, or needs to be said. Soon, if Volfred is to be believed, one of your companions may regain his or her freedom. Hey, what did I miss? Am I late? Is it starting? Is it starting yet? Easy, Ruki. We got a little time. It isn't starting yet. How fare your struggles with your mask, Greentail? Feeling a lot better, thanks. Just had to smash it repeatedly against the wall for a little bit. But put some of that old nerves to bed. There's that for good measure. Though this is really happening, huh? One of us might be getting out of here, like, soon. By dawn, in fact, if all goes well. If all goes well, that's one way to look at it, I guess. What are you getting at, Greentail? Well, it's just, we might be breaking up the band here, people. Excuse me. If one of us gets out, that's been bugging me for a while now. I thought we were all getting out of here together at once. He shoots a look at you. Some of us, we might not be getting out of here at all. Headwind slams his fist against the wall. No, not if I can help it. We made a promise to each other, each of us, the 4 of us. We're all getting out of here. I care about the others too, I do, but we've all been here from the start. I want you to know, my promise is to you, and I believe you'll do the same for me. So it's like this. If any one of us gets out, great, but it's just the start. We're going to do whatever it takes there, on the other side, to make it so that the rest of us can get back too. What do you think they're gonna build a bridge down here if we ask nice or something? I don't know. I don't know what it's going to take. I just know we have to try. Jodariel turns to you. Radar, we shall find a way. She nods to reassure you and to reassure herself. Ruki nods his head in turn, and Headwind's gaze never once falters. Well, my friends, I think it's about time. Let's go. One by one, they turn towards the door. That follows Solium waits a vital step in your quest for freedom, yet you feel in your heart that it shall only be the first. Steel yourself in turn. Why, hello, my lovely reader. What might I do for you? What's on your mind? This place, where you currently reside, it must be Mount Aladil, is it not? This was where those blasted scribes decided what to do with me. I had already failed in my mission to eliminate the demon Solium Mur. I did not anticipate his retinue, you see. They took me and some of my Beyonders alive, although do not expect to see account of that in their good book. Whether it is for mercy or for spite, I never became certain. They probably presumed that my expulsion for eternity would eventually have taught me some respect for them, but no, not yet. Not yet. Well, I do not mean that really. The scribes did spare my life, and were it not for that, I would never have been thusly trapped so they could enjoy your company. Oh, lovely reader. Now, having met my quota of blaspheming for the time, I think it is best that we resume the normal sort of business between us, if there is any to speak of. And good hunting at the precipice. May you soon rid the downside of some useless idiot. I really like her. Go forth and show your adversaries what you have learned. Okay, I gotta hydrate before we read this too. I'm getting, my voice is getting a little shoddy. 1 sec. The Imp Haub and I, we helped save my emperor, and when the danger did subside, my Emperor Solium Mur, he said something to me which shook me to the essence of my being. He said, "You gave me freedom, Master Galathanian, so that I may yet have mine. You too now are an exile of the downside. In all the days which I have left, I could never repay the mercy you have shown me. So, if I cannot do so in this life, then I shall do so in the next." We crossed the land together, and together with the imp, we gained the company of those who saw in him what I did. Fascinating. Okay. Psst. Hey guys, just so you're aware and all, I know that you've come here. How come you made it all the way up here? Oh, I know. Wow, that was hard to read. I don't know if you can hear that. That's my bird. You're here because I got the lowest prices and all the downside, am I right? And some of the new stuff I got in stock. You're gonna get a lot of value here, an awful lot. Scribe snuff. Unlearn any masteries and choose again. For 20? I can take that. I'm gonna borrow that. Oh, nice. That's one of them scribes snuff thingers there, huh? One dab of those little guys and you'll be like, woo, you know what I mean? They're pretty popular, but I got my connections and they got their connections and they got their connections and they got plenty more of those. So just come and see me and Dad later on. We ought to have one back in stock. Excellent. Thank you. Pleasure was all mine. Dad, you and Dads, you guys. Oh man, my voice is so tired. Is everyone prepared, Hedwin? Yeah, or yes, though several of us have another question that's been troubling us. You need but ask. You said that one of us is going to return to the Commonwealth if we defeat the Tempers in these rites this night. What happens if we fail? Hedwin, my boy, don't you see? The path to freedom and the path to enlightenment are one and the same. Do you intend to stray from the path? No. Then you have nothing to fear. But let me be much more upfront with you. Should you be defeated by the Tempers this night, then one of them shall end up going free instead of you. It is simple as that. What then is to be done? The very same as if we achieve victory. We await our next such opportunity and make the most of it. Tonight, our plan is set in motion. We are united in our cause, and we shall look as ever toward the stars for guidance and seize upon our future chances as they arise. So look up, my boy, and set aside your doubts. It is time to take great strides along our path. Oh, that's somber music, bro. Oh, are we gonna be assailed by Mr. Narrator guy? Ah, Rita! Oops, excuse me, sorry, I banged my controller against my desk.
Since last the Night Wings gained the summit of the sacred mountain and stood upon the falls
we get a cash prize?
I trust they need no introduction.
I could actually use an introduction. I have no idea what we're talking about.
One among you shall regain their freedom.
The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn for each of the is present and prepared. Then, anointed of the tempers, come forth now and declare yourselves, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. A massive demon swaggers into view. He reaches for his mask. You know who I am already, but look at what we got here. The damned Nightwings decide to show up. Almost figured we were never going to see the day again. Wow, this guy looks angry. Probably because he's got Bitcoin tattooed on his chin. Sorry, that was rude. He takes notice of someone in your ranks. Hey, you. He indicates Jodario. She scoffs back at him. Lose the mask. Ain't seen one of our own in ages. Not in these damned robes. Jodariel's hesitation is almost imperceivable before she moves to remove her mask, just as her adversary asks. Satisfied? Whoa, you must be new. Jodariel soon puts her mask back on. Enough talk. Ha! I like you, curly horns. Tell you what, once we put out your lights, you come along with these guys. We're gonna have a spot open. Only shame is I ain't gonna be around to show you a good time. I would rather cut out my tongue. Oh, you don't mean that. Our kind, we gotta stick together. Now come on. Ignarius throws his mask back on and allies snarl the rest of you. Have Nightwings reached a decision on whose behalf they shall conduct the rite? The lone minstrel gains your attention in a subtle way. Reader, this is it. The first companion whom you choose shall be anointed to go free this very night if you prevail. The other two in the shall lend their aid. As you may know, only the most enlightened in the rites are eligible to go free. Not all among you may be ready yet. Now, Nightwings, I would have you make your decision. The most enlightened, that would
Deserves their freedom.
shoot. Should we make it the imp? Our little imp guy? Or the dog? Or Headwind? I kind of want to make the dog. Kind of want to make the imp. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the imp is the least reasonable choice, so it'll be him. Tizo. Really? Tizo is stunned by your decision, though very grateful to you all this time. The Great Guardian looks upon you and your adversaries. Very well. Then under the watch of the 8 scribes, here are the stakes of this Eve's liberation rite. Should the Nightwings prevail, the one called Tizo shall be liberated. Should the Tempers prevail, the exile Ignarius shall be free instead. She then turns to you. Now, who among the Nightwings shall complete your tribbe and strive along Tizo, and see his return in glory?
Who shall stand with him?
It obviously has to be Bird Waifu and Crawly Boy. You've got it, reader, darling. And Mr. Nightman.
Sir Gilman.
Sir Gilman, by this night's honor I shall do my very best.
It is done.
Very well, the 8 scribes accept your choices, reader of the Nightwings. She indicates the lone minstrel. Now, are you yourself prepared, Tark? Aye, Celeste. Then let us begin. Nightwings, been waiting an awful long time to get out of this hole. Just try and stop me.
Commence.
Whoa, what's with the sudden soundtrack? Damn, bro. The old round the back. Ooh, this is gonna be a rough one. Shit. this? Oh, God. Alright, we're doing okay, we're doing okay. Let's not get confident. Why is this not all that hard? I'm concerned. Deeply. Wow, I actually got that in. I can't believe that. You good for nothing Nightwings skip out on us for years and years and then show up all of a sudden like you're gonna let somebody out for once, but then we gotta work for it, I guess? Damn it. I used to be the best at this. I used to be the best, at this at least, but now the pressure's getting to me. Can't believe it's getting to me. Moira, I doubt you'd even recognize me anyway. Come on, Nightwings, let's keep this up. Wow, I'm surprised at how well this is going. I'm concerned. Okay, see, that's better. I was expecting that. Oh, fuck. Oh, he's way faster than me. Get wrecked. Oh, I should be using that.
And there it is.
Wow, was that really it?
The Nightwings proved their worth.
Excellent.
As for their
Wow, we did it.
adversaries, they did not.
Good timing, too. I'm almost out of time. I'm actually going to be crunching this kind of close.
And thus, the scribes have chosen the exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free, absolved of all misdeeds, return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
God, what a joke. We should have had this. You should have had this. Got all rusty. You've been waiting so damn long. Damn it. Damn it. Nightwings. Be seeing you around, I guess. And next time you ain't gonna be so lucky. Tizo is stunned by what transpired, and by what he thinks is about to happen. He looks around as the reality of what transpired sinks in. He realizes now that this is a goodbye, at least for the time. He struggles to express the gratitude he feels at having served the Nightwings for these many years. He also does not know what to expect from the Commonwealth and whether he will be accepted. Nevertheless, he vows that he will keep doing his part to benefit Volfred's plan. And with that, he splashes into the shimmer pool and is gone from view. You hear him chirping one last time. Oh God, he's so cute. What a cute little guy. Tizo wishes for the best of each of you and asks that you remember him. May he return in glory.
Godspeed, Tizo.
Godspeed.
The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence.
So does this continue under New Game Plus? Like, do we only have the... Do we miss Tizo? So grateful this night for such a glorious occasion that he is giving strong consideration to performing. Here and now, the forbidden dance of the Sea Dominion. Oh, achievement level up, hell yeah. I'll be having to unlearn everything I've learned. I've learned is going somewhat faster than I expected. Oh, the dash is gonna be good. I feel like I'm gonna go with this one.
Until the turning of the stars, farewell.
So, if this continues on into like New Game Plus, like if this actually continues until we get everybody out, then I might keep going. After your victory over the Templars and the Liberation Rite, you return to your wagon to decide how to proceed from here. Hard to believe Tizo's gone. Well, look at the bright side. It's one less mouth to feed. Well, we'll see Tizo again if we persevere. Our journey's now begun in earnest. We just need to make a few last preparations while we're here. What about the stars? Can we afford the time? About that, reader, go see for yourself. The night sky over Mount Alodiel is much darker than you would have expected. Your thoughts are with Tizo as you look up towards the heavens. Yeah, no, it's a little dark. Do we have to start over? You searched the sky, but in vain. No stars are shining now. The stars revealed nothing, did they not? You confirm his suspicions. It is as the book foretells. This is the chance we need to make ready for what lies ahead. There, a haven south of here, we'll travel to at dawn. And when the stars decide to shine for us again, we'll be ready. Mark my words. Oh, so there is more. Okay, then I'm gonna have to make the executive decision. I think we're probably gonna beat it next time. And if we do, if we beat it too quick, we'll start what I assume is probably gonna be New Game Plus. But I'm like crunched for time now, so I gotta go ahead and go. But I adore this game, dude. Like, this is really fun. I'll probably end up like playing this, you know, just like the single mode. What do you call it? Like the versus CPU shit, just on my own, because like the gameplay is so sick, dude. But until then, you know, so what is today? Friday. So I'll either be back on Monday or Tuesday, probably Tuesday, and hopefully I still remember how to play this game by then. But I'm not that smart half the time. So with that, I bid you a fond farewell. If you stopped by today, thank you very much, and if you see this in the future, I hope you're having a great day. Until the next stream, farewell!